Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. What's going on, everybody? You tune in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you. Y'all hear me real good? Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me real good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nubreed relations with Pastor Dowell. Listen, y'all. I am no way surprised that these two have some relations for a long time. What do you mean, Rollo, they had relations for a long time? Oh, they had relations for a long time. These two individuals had relations for a long time before we started knowing who they were. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all something real quick. I want to show y'all something real quick. Let's get right to it. Just like I pointed out how some of these people are related on YouTube. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you how they related right now in real time. Oh yeah. I'm going to show you how they related in real time, how they seriously related in real time. So what we're going to do, we'll prove something to y'all. I'm going to prove something to y'all right now that they are related. That this pastor, Demon Dowell, and Nubreed are related. Watch this. This is my first time listening to this video. He's doing the same thing that Nubreed is doing. Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. He's doing the same thing that New Stink is doing. You see the title of the video, right? You see the title of the video. Him and New Stink are related, y'all. I had to make sure that I know what I'm talking about before I say something. Just like how him and Mark is related in terms of them dealing with the women they're currently with that are cousins. They still haven't debunked that. How New Stink didn't debunk that him and Trim No Genius are cousins. They are related, y'all. Yes, I dare them to debunk me. Oh yeah, it makes all perfect sense. It makes all perfect sense as to why D. Dowell didn't go on his family member Nubreed. Nubreed was the plant. I'm gonna tell you something that you're ready to hear. Put a 5 in the chat if you're ready to hear what I'm about to tell you. Me being an observer, me being well-traveled, Dowell also wanted to replace Ringo TV Reactions. Yeah, I said it. Dowell knew of Ringo TV Reactions back in 2009. And he asked Ringo how to do YouTube. As Ringo told y'all. This whole entire time, Nubreed was sent to monitor us by this Demon Dowell, his blood relative. They are related. That's why Michael Israel and Nubreed were cool, and they still cool to this day. What happened was Rufus was about to take over Georgia. Nubreed wanted to be part of straightway Georgia and did not wanted to do the North Carolina thing. The North Carolina thing is a throw off. Distribute by D. Dowell and the powers that be that Nubreed associated with these criminals. Dowell is a criminal, y'all. Dowell is a criminal. And somebody that's real close to him will expose it. And when they expose it, they coming to get Dowell. And then Dowell is going to square on Nubreed. You hear what I tell y'all? So when it comes to fruition, you're going to remember this video, because a lot of things I be saying, it may be far-fetched. When it comes out, everybody going to be talking about it. Now, I see Maryland in the building and other people viewing. Might be Nubreed viewing. Let's go.
Good evening, good afternoon, my brothers, sisters, ladies, and gentlemen. Citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dowell here. Well, if you notice online, I've got a lot of people out there.
Here we go.
that their whole life is centered around Pastor Dowell, which is fine and good. No.
Don't he talk like Nubreed? They talk about me every day. Yet he's talking to the people that usurp him as a god. Just like Nubreed wants to be a god so bad, the father of Satan, the father of lies. He talking about, they talking about me. They surface around me. They get up and think about me every day. No, you think about these people every day. If they are not important, then why you two clowns still watch us? Because D. Dowell still watch. Let's continue.
Again, by their fruits you shall know them. I'm just going to leave it at that. But there's another older man out there by the name of Reginald Graham that last year he called me all kind of names, made all types of disparaging comments. He said that he would debate me on biblical marriage anytime, any place, anywhere. That's what he said. Well, I've done try to contact this man, who I call a coward, on numerous occasions, and it's crickets, nothing, zero, nada. So I guess that one fell through the cracks, like many others do. You know what? It's amazing how people have all these opinions concerning theology and doctrine, and then when first they'll come and they'll attack you, and then you'll see all these people that because
it's all about a hustle with this individual. It's all about taking money. Don't Nubreed do the same thing, take money from people and don't give it back to them? Don't that make sense of a coordination of them being related? They do the same thing. Dowell takes a lot of money from the people. They work hard labor, barely get anything, can't travel. This guy gets to travel with his wives and kids, and he stole women from other men. That's what Nubreed wants to do, or has been trying to do. Steal other men's women. That's why he called himself Nubreed. I call him New Stink, because they all stink. Both of them stink. In these congregations, they try to pull. Remember, there's a lot of people that's related in this YouTube, and these two are related. They related to Trend. They try to, basically, what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to get each and every state under their name. The problem is, they didn't expect me to talk about this. The Most High see fit. In due time, we're going to find out that they're related. And I guarantee you, they're going to slip and show each other hanging out on YouTube. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Watch what happens. It's all going to come out, y'all. They are related. You heard it here first. D. Dowell, Dirty Low Dowell, and Nubreed are related. They are bloodline.
They don't know anything about a certain subject, but it's based on how they feel and how they think. And they believe that how they feel and how they think is truth. And when you challenge them on their narrative, all of a sudden they get mad and upset. And all you're trying to do is have a civil conversation and discussion with them, to prove.
My ex that I used to deal with knows about the situation, and I told my ex that Dowell sold out a long time ago. And then I said, okay, I'll give the person the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. And she knew of Dowell. And I do believe Dowell had and others have put up with her to remove herself from me. Dowell had a lot to do with it. I already know. She ain't got to tell me. I know. I know what's going on. Anyway, we're done with that. This situation right here is to show you that they are related, and you're going to see the parallels. Stay tuned.
All things and hold fast to that which is good. And of course, when you do that, the people, they get upset and try to say that you're enemies and all this whole other stuff. And all we're trying to do is have a good discussion to set the record straight. Because the problem is, like I was saying the other day, we don't have any organization. We have no organization amongst those that believe. Even on this road right here, I'm driving down the road, and there's probably about 4 or 5 missionary Baptist churches on this road. Instead of having 4 or 5 different missionary Baptist churches on one road, why not just have one of those churches?
One world order. One world order. Dowell is part of the one world order, so is Nubreed and his constituents that follows them. They're part of this one world order. I'm going to rewind it back. He's saying it in code. Okay? Listen.
Instead of having 4 or 5 different missionary Baptist churches on one road, why not just have one of those churches? And everybody goes to that particular church. Nah, ain't gonna be so. Because people are too divided. No telling what is going on. And if you had to do any type of judgment today, let's say if somebody was in the assembly and they were cutting a fool and they needed judgment, who's the ecclesiastical council or court that you go to?
Here we
Since
go.
everybody is so divided and people have come to the conclusion that they would rather forsake the fellowship of the assembly of the saints, and it's become a manner. Some people, they think simply because they change their mind and you can put mental sin, oh, I believe Jesus, they think they're actually obeying the word. There's going to be a rule.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to Nubreed situation. Let me show y'all the similarities right now, that they are related. Okay? Let me show you something real quick. Let me get to the video. Okay, let me find it right now. Okay, I got it ready. All right, here we go. You tell me, Mrs. Airways, what's your take on this? Do they look like they blood related? I do believe they blood related. Make no mistake about it. I do believe they blood related. All right, we're seeing the demon, new stink. All right, let's listen to new stink.
What's good, everybody? Your brother Nubreed coming through with a quick video. Look, I want to let y'all know something. Your haters really do admire you. They really do. See, if you wasn't popping,
don't he do the same thing? Don't he have the same mannerisms? Like Dowell and them have the same mannerism. They are blood related. They both did not like Ringo from the get-go. They both, now looking back at the whole situation, they both did not like Ringo. They definitely didn't like me. And also Brainwaves and Ethereal. Anybody that could see right through them. And so they wanted to replace Rufus And Nubreed, being that he left the DMV and listened to his cousin, family member, Charles Low Dirty Dowell Woodrow, they both are related. They both have similarities. You know, they try to make y'all believe they're not cousins. Why they have not come out and say they're not? Why have New Broke and Martha Messenger have not said to their audience that their wives are not related to each other? Why they have not come out, Trendo Genius and New Breed have not said Rollo is crazy? Because I'm not crazy. Just observing, doing some research, I said, yeah, they are related. There's a lot of people. There was a YouTuber go by the name of Grandmaster Troll, and he has a cousin. I can't remember his name. It will come to me. He has a cousin, and I mentioned it over by a particular platform that I used to watch, no longer watch, of course. And I think his name it's not Uncle D. He always talked about other content creators. Let me get the name. Let me get the cousin's name, Grandmaster Troll cousin's name. Hold on one second. Because I'm the one who came and said that nobody knew. They were like, how the hell you know? Let me see if he still got the video up. I don't know if he still has it up. He go by Deacon something. He's a pro-black dude. And he used to go at a particular content creator. I just can't remember his name. Deacon Dave. I don't know if it's Deacon or something in that effect. So when I mentioned to Grandmaster Cho and him that they related, they was shocked that I knew that Grandmaster Cho was related to him. There's another content creator I called out that was related, and it came true. I just can't remember. It's been so long ago because I removed a lot of people out of my life, and once I removed them out of my life, I don't deal with these folks like that. So this is the thing. The reason why I know it to be true, and it will come out to be true later on when the time comes, is because they were sent to bring disturbance to the channels. And because now they've been shut down since 2024 and they can't talk about anything that is true. I burped, that means true. So what they end up doing is gaslighting their audience into fire oblivion, to planet hell if they don't repent. Let's continue.
If you wasn't of any importance whatsoever, they wouldn't hate you. They wouldn't talk about you. If you were a non-factor, you would be of zero importance to them. But you are a factor. See, brothers and sisters, your haters really admire your tenacity.
They do the same thing, y'all. Let's go back to Dowell. Let's go back to Dowell right now. I'm going to go back to Dowell. They do the same thing, y'all. This is so easy to see that they're related. This ain't far-fetched. This is not far-fetched, y'all. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get right back to it.
Matter of fact, because there's not a day that goes by that I don't immerse myself in the word of Yah. Not a day. But you got all these people have these opinions, and when you challenge them on their opinions and do it openly, all of a sudden crickets. Crickets, crickets, crickets. Well, now, I got people out there that's trying to make people feel like that if you live on a community, of course, the word they use cult, because I believe that the biggest cult there's ever was Christianity. And then
all they do is project, to project. Both of them project. They definitely related. And they play off like they're not related. See, I guarantee you now they're going to be scrambling trying to figure out how the hell you know. How the hell you know it's true, Raul?
all these little factions that show up that have no tenure, them are cults. All right. Nevertheless, when you start bringing out the word, and then you say, you know what? How about we just do this? You're a preacher, right? How about we just do this? Let's have a open, civil, professional debate.
There's no time to be debating. These dudes don't want to debate you. They want to steal your energy, take time from your essence of what you're supposed to do as a man, want to take your woman and want to see your children not have a father or mother. That's their end goal. It's not going to work because the Most High have plans for them when they least expect it. And I'm just calling for what it is. I could be wrong, yet I haven't been wrong. And, you know, when I used to, look at relatives, who's relative to who, it was two ladies who was relatives that came on my platform back in the days. Matter of fact, there was a guy that came from JP of the New Orleans Saints, and Lady Yo-Yo had a cousin that was a sports bettor. They was related. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that be related come on platforms, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cousins or first cousin, second cousin, whatever the case may be. These two are related. They have some relations to one another.
On this subject. And let's see what actually is really said as opposed to what we believe. Let's just see what's actually really said. And then all these so-called confident preachers, you know what they do, right? They sit over in their corners, and they're sealed corners, and they're sealed houses.
Oh,
And because it's insulated and it's better. They'll get up and holler.
so here it is. He's talking about they sitting in the insulated houses. They get up and holler, and yet you building a mansion, and everybody around you ain't living in great situations. Make that make sense? Huh? Let's continue.
And scream and huff and puff behind pulpits amongst their own, what do you say, members in the assembly. And that's because a lot of them don't know nothing either. But when you start challenging their doctrine and what they believe, and mind you, I'm not saying we challenge their doctrine or what they believe because we're looking to actually just destroy and annihilate and decimate them on their falsehoods. No.
So if you're not trying to destroy them on their falsehoods, because we know you have falsehoods tendencies, then what are you trying to do?
Usually people come over in some way, shape, fashion, and form, and they challenge Pastor Dowell. No. Usually people come over in some way, shape, fashion, and form, challenge their doctrine or what they believe because we're looking to actually just destroy and annihilate and decimate them on their falsehoods. No. Usually.
You see, he did the same thing. He did the same thing, y'all. These people are heavily drinkers, smokers, and who knows what. They get super drunk, super high, y'all. They both related. They both get super drunk, super high.
People come over in some way, shape, fashion, and form, and they challenge Pastor Dowell. And Pastor Dowell, you just don't run from these pertinent subjects.
No, yes, you do. You run just like your cousin run, just like your relative run. Let's go back to him right now. We're gonna go right back to him. Go right back to your cousin, New Stink. That's what we're gonna do. Going right back to New Stink. Let me go back to my history. Man, this is so easy to get them at the same time. This is so easy to get them at the same time, y'all. Let's continue.
They are at all. Because it's something about you.
Here we go.
They contemplate on you all the time. They're obsessed. They have no real control over themselves. They develop hatred for you, and this hatred eats them alive. I mean, it's killing them from the inside out. It's rotting their souls. That's why you got.
You could tell, y'all. You could tell with these two who they are. Yeah, Marilyn, they do. They do. So hey, look, y'all. I'm gonna end up getting on out of here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Thank you, Marilyn, for tuning in. I know Ringo's live and Brainwave's live. I got some things I need to take care of. My clothes is almost done. So if you're a member, make sure you be ready for some content. I did some members only video. So I'm gonna get that situated once I get other stuff added on to the video. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a doozy. I catch y'all more likely later on tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. All right. So yeah, take it easy out there. Thank y'all for viewing. Like, share, subscribe. I just wanted to point it out real quickly of these two being related. More information, more material to come out. Brown royalty to the people, we the business. They thought that they could take out Ringo out the mix, Brainwaves, myself down the road. The Most High has now shown me through observation that these two are related. Notice that they haven't debunked the other situations. Let's see if they debunk this since they ain't got nothing else to do with their lives. Let's see if they're both going to come out and say they're not related. Because I know they are. Some way, somehow, they're related. And now it's starting to all make sense as to why they try to play like they didn't know who I was a long time ago. They knew who I was a long time ago. And be mindful, because you know, old girl that's crashing out, they use Trump every day. Don't be surprised. She's part of their bloodline. Brown royalty to the people. We the business. I'll holler at you on the next one. Make sure y'all watch the video from the beginning. This is not a long video. I don't need to self-explanatory. I just wanted to show y'all the habits of them potentially, and I do believe that they are some way, somehow cousins. Peace. Stay away. NPS. Stay away from these demons and narcissistic folks.